Oh, you schnock. Aha!
Uminu atwaya. Elfin! Oh.
Aw. Freba from...
Joseph, when I tell you I am so glad to see you, you just don't know. You have no clue. Listen, I've been all up and down this Tri-City looking for you. I've been trying to find you. I've been trying to find Dad. I'm still trying to find the money. And listen, I feel like everybody is just playing with me. Maybe we can get somewhere with you here. Yeah, while I've been gone, I've been collecting a little bit of intel, and I've been learning as much as I could from these guys at the Black Squad. Apparently, they are a secret society of assassins, and they were hired by some woman called Clarissa, like Clarissa Omni or somebody. Get this, she is literally the richest woman in the Tri-City. I have had several meetings with her. I've been all up and down her office and up in her house. This bitch is dirty and conniving. Trust. She is the person who set you up. She's been trying to keep us separated, and there's some sort of plan that she has going on because she wants to overthrow the king of the Tri-City, I guess. I don't know, but it's really cheap. So everybody knows. Well, I won't say everybody. Now listen, it's only the who's who, and I honestly feel like I knew that because I forced my way into those people's offices and into their faces. Honestly, they're all corrupt. Everybody has something going on, no matter how good they look. Trust that. And I think that we need to get our business handled here and decide if we even want to be here. Because honestly, I'm willing to sell this house and move on. Speaking of Dad, since you said he's been missing this whole time, do you think he could have enacted the plan? Now, why would he do that if everything is okay? I mean, where's the money? I mean, you have a good point, and honestly, I have been trying to figure that out myself. I have figured a few things out, put a few pieces together, and I think you're going to be interested. Well, we know for one thing that Clarissa Omni has our money. That's nothing. Right, but the trick is going to be getting that shit back from her. Be real. Peace. Finally, some sort of peace. After all this time, I really believe that I've paid my retribution for where I went wrong, for all of the years of killing, stealing, and destroying, for being the villain. And now I have the opportunity to raise my son and be the best mother I can. I look back on my life with a lot of chagrin in areas, but I'm proud that I've become the person that I am. And I know my husband will be even more proud. In this time, I've been releasing the stress of his death, releasing where I went wrong in my career and the things that I've had to do to come up. I've been focusing on being the best person that I could be, whether anyone would believe that or not. You know, I found myself conflicted with Clarissa of all people, because for the person who led my husband to his death by continuously sexually harassing him and myself, sending us on missions as well away from our kid, and causing us to do some things that were just morally corrupt, you tend to sit back and think at life and wonder, what is this all about? After my husband's death, I met a man named Daryl Hoskins, and he seemed to be an angel. Little did I know he was the enemy of the crown. So while all of the things going on in the Tri-City loom around my head, there's one last thing that I need to take care of so that my son and I can move on for the better. I need to make my peace with Daryl Hoskins and his family. It's only right. Good morning, baby boy. Before you go off to summer camp today, I wanted to make your daddy's favorite waffles for you because I know you enjoy them just as much as he did. Listen, I have to be real with you. I've been thinking. I want it to be upfront and honest. The real reason why we're here in this condo is because I cannot take being at home. Your daddy passed in that house, and it's not fair to me that we have to be there in a place where he inflicted pain on our family. I'm learning to forgive myself. I'm learning to forgive him. And I just want to make sure that we have a better atmosphere. I wish we could still go back, Mommy. I don't like it here. It's so small. And besides, Mommy, I want to go back to school with my friends. If we live in a different city, doesn't that mean that I have to go to a new school? Like, that's not fair. Well, baby boy, I'm not trying to be like that with you, but I do need to be real. The house that we once lived in that Mr. Hoskins had built for us, I had it torn down. So is that just it for us? Like, are we just staying here forever and never going home? Like, if we don't have a home to go back to, like, is that why you bought this place? Ooh, what the hell? Oh, I need to make a phone call. Listen, baby boy, I'm rebuilding our house. You'll see. You'll love it too. Enjoy your day at camp. I'll see you later. Miss Nobody, I see you got my message, and I'm glad that you answered the phone. How are you? You know, I was doing just fine until you called my phone. Yeah, I've tend to have that effect on you, huh? And another thing I don't understand is why did you release that money into my account? You already know that that will stipulates that that money is to stay in their family accounts and I'm just to manage it. Why did you move it? Miss Nobody, that will document had stipulations that I'm sure you are already aware of. Yes, it said that that money should go to the family if anything was to happen to me. What about it? It also expressly stated that everything goes to you. It also expressly stated that the money was to be held until a certain date. And then everything was supposed to go to you. So, the ball is in your court.
Wadisa.
Girl, I am so glad to see you. I feel like it's been so long since we've last sat down for some drinks and had a good little chat. Girl, catch me up. What is going on in your life? Since you've been over there checking for a man, you ain't called me. I ain't checking for no man. Shit me. But yes, I do need to fill you in because the real reason I have you down here is Clarissa dropped that money in my account. All of it. I'm officially a billionaire. So what are you gonna do? Because you and I both know that that was his plan the entire time. Whether he was killed or disappeared, he wanted you to have everything so that you could be amongst them. I know, but that was before his family popped up. I didn't know he had grown kids. Who that money went to? Yep, there go that conscience. I mean, honestly, I have a kid, and I'll be damned somebody do him like that. Then you have your answer, girl. I honestly believe that you need to take whatever money he left for you specifically and give them the rest of their fortune back. Move on with your life. Be friends with her if you want to be friends with her. But the bitch is weird. Child, I know, and a little gay too. Girl, ain't nothing wrong with that. But my point is, reset the game. Give them their shit back, take your piece, and move on. For you and your kid. Okay? Go handle business. You've reached Milan, and I'm assuming, calling my phone this early, that you're calling me with some results. Something that I actually want to hear. So what's going on, Miss Omni? It's done. The money is sent to Nivea. The ball is in her court. Whatever happens from here, happens from here. And I think you and I need to have that conversation finally, because you starting getting disrespectful by your mouth. Honestly, and you already know that I don't play those type of games. If you want to take it back to Russia, we can do that. You already know. You said Russia, huh? I could do you one better. How would you like a first class one-way flight back? Because you seem to be stuck. Oh, I'm not stuck at all. I'm defensive because I already know when you all are trying to play games against me. Be real. You don't want me here, just say that. But the difference is you can't just snake me out of this Tri-City. I don't care what you're the king of or what you own or what you got going on. You cannot see me, and that's the issue. That's why you don't want me to have more money. You dirty, dumb, ditzy. Girl, I don't even care to come up with an insult for you. Listen, know your place. This will be my first and last time telling you this. I'm sick of you disrespecting me, especially in public. Now keep on, and I'm gonna have your head on my mantle. So much for Russia. Girl, if you want to go back to Russia, go there, babe. Nobody's forcing you to be here. But your time here is ticking. Of course it is. That's why you have the Omnicorp building in Newcrest, because you're planning on replacing my company with something in your total control. Exactly what I should have did back then. Iced y'all out and ran the shit myself. Mr. Landgrab, it is always a pleasure running into you. Listen, I'm going to reach out because I could definitely use the help over with the gym. Have a good one.
Gibbs.
Yep, big nobody in this motherfucker, bitch. I'm here and I got a bone to pick with you. Actually, I got a whole bucket of chicken bones to pick with you, motherfucking big ass bitch with your red ass hair. Fuck you. Let's start with that. This is a lot of energy early in the morning. No, bitch, cause fuck you. Let's start there. You've been playing these fucking games with me and my husband since the 90s, and you're the reason why he fucking killed himself, and I still want you dead for that shit. You can't prove a thing. Baseless accusations. You ran a smear campaign against a man who you set up with both of your cousins, male and female, by the way, so that you could prove what? That he cheated on you so that you could get out your marriage while you were doing the same thing, getting slutted out? If I were you, bitch, I would watch my fucking mouth because I've had enough of you. And honestly, I've been meaning to take you out the whole time. Let's just be real. Ho, if you want to squabble up, you already know we can do that. But honestly, you ain't ready for that because you don't want to get your ass beat on TV again. Nivea, we'll see who has the last laugh. Messy bitch.
Zambon. Ho ho!
Selling all the businesses to us was just a ploy. The real plan is an attack. Oh, y'all on Clarissa? Well, it seems she had a few other families outside the Tri-City set up and ready to attack. their plan was to buy everything out and force a hostile takeover. I don't know how she planned on doing that because we got some good defenses. Well, an attack is not necessarily something I'm worried about right now. That kind of thing is real lowbrow, and anybody with some real money, they ain't doing that. Well, until now, we didn't really have a central government until y'all built Roe Callaway Municipal, so it made it a lot easier for people to think that they could invade and take over and claim the land for their own. But honestly, Milan has business rights to everything. Not to mention, and most important, she wants me to take out Milan. She wants me to assassinate him. She's willing to pay. In other news, all numbers are up, all of y'all's businesses are doing just fine. Bring me y'all's quarterly reports. There's also another matter I need to speak to you about in private whenever you have convenience for it. But till then, we'll be right out here working. I'll make sure everybody's good.
What's up, Jim?
Mr. Callaway, I'm sorry to barge in, but I needed to speak with you. First, to apologize about my behavior at the municipal office the last time. Listen, all is forgiven. One thing about it, I do not tolerate disrespect on any form and any level, especially about my husband or my family. Other than that, we'll be just fine. So, if you could proceed with caution, you'll be fine. What's going on? What brings you to my office? At this point, I don't know who else to go to, and I figured that you would be someone who could have more insight. Oh, I know why you're here. I know exactly why you're here. You're trying to track down answers about your father, who's been missing for God knows how long at this point. And you're tired. You feel like you've been getting a runaround, and you're ready for somebody to just set it straight. So, ask me. Go ahead. Okay. Do you know where my father is? Well, I can most certainly tell you where he is not. He's not in the Tri-City. I keep proper surveillance on all 3 cities, and he is nowhere to be found. You can trust that. I would say that he took off. Honestly, I would check those other places he has homes in. Well, as you know, I'm just getting home. I'm sure she's already done that, though. I think y'all should be prepared either way for whatever outcome. Man, at this point, just getting us our money back and finding us our dad will do us just fine. It doesn't matter what happened. As long as we know the truth, we'll be good. Yeah, I feel that. Plus, and I wouldn't share this with nobody else, but my sister ain't been doing too good. She's been having night terrors and jumping and shaking and shit, and it's been weird. But I ain't even gonna lie, like, we really need to find some answers soon because I don't want this to get worse and become some sort of mental break. Like, we can't have that again. Listen, he's not here because he threatened my family one too many times. He was exiled, and I made sure he wasn't in the Tri-City. But you all still have your invitation, which is why you're here. Okay, so if you exiled him from this Tri-City, where is he? Like, surely you know where he went or you sent him somewhere. Like, it's gotta be something you're not telling us, man. Come on. Yeah, Janice, I don't know. Well, thank you for making me look like a fucking fool. Especially in front of that fine-ass man. Like, be the fuck for real. Why would you sit here and tell this man I had mental issues, mental episodes and shit like that? The fuck is wrong with you, kid? Now, come on, you already know it wasn't even like that. I was saying what the fuck I needed to say so that he can give us some answers, man. You already see he started to tell us something. That's more than anybody else told us so far. Am I right or am I right? Like, come on. All right, gentlemen, listen up, because we got to be in, we got to be out. I think we need to run a countermeasure so that we could keep Nivea and nobody safe. We need to go ahead and abduct her, make sure nobody lays a finger on her, touches a hair on her, but we need to get her disappeared. Let's move out. Oh shit, not a mission. Let's get it. I don't give a fuck what nobody has to say. Everybody is working together. I don't know what type of drama Dad had going on with these people, but they seem to be ruthless. I would hate to have to start killing folk, but let's get the fuck out of here. For they piss me off. So there I was, conflicted, but still stuck in motherhood. Still stuck as an individual, as a person, as somebody with a life that I have to get through. But I still had heavy shit on my shoulders. Daryl decided to make me the trustee, the executor of his estate before he passed. And it was one of the hardest decisions I had to say yes to. I didn't know what that came with at first, but I did do my research. I told him that my plan was to make sure that his son and daughter would be taken care of. I didn't know he had other children. Hell, I didn't know he was still married. All I knew is that when I needed him, he stepped in. That man paid for me to get my house back when Clarissa took it out of revenge. That man paid for my business to be built. I got everything that I wanted, and my son is good. Now I'm conflicted and I'm stuck with the decision of what I need to do with this money. Because 3.5 billion simoleons is a lot. Hey girlie. So girl, I've been sitting on this decision all day, and when I tell you, it is so heavy. Daryl originally wanted me to keep everything and to give his son and daughter what I thought that they were worth. Okay, and so tell me, what are they worth? I'm not the judge, jury, or the executioner. Well, yeah, I'm hearing all that, but what you haven't said anything about is the businesses and the houses, the land, everything else. Because none of that matters. None of it. Honestly, I have what I need. I'm glad you made the right decision. But can we talk about Clarissa for a minute? Because girl, new developments. I mean, girl, if the tea is hot, spill it. Because I already know her chest heavy. I got some shit too. So word on the curb is she's being blackballed from the Black Squad Society. But there's one mission she's trying to get pushed through. Girl, I will be a fool to not be able to see that coming. Let me guess, it's me, ain't it? She said she's gonna put an APB out on you and your son and call DFAX once you're abducted. That raggedy ass fat fuck. Ugh. Child, I can't catch a break from this bitch. All I want is my peace. Ugh, don't we all? Honestly, my vote is that we all come together, make a plan, and get rid of this bitch once and for all.
Tanoba, Palma D.
DaVinci Sleckum?
Marble.
Mom, come on in. You dirty, raggedy, flat-footed bitch. Why are you on my porch? Get to talking. What? Girl, a BBL and a boob job don't make you better than nobody, honestly. And it doesn't matter what type of house you live in, you raggedy skank. I'm here because I want answers. You were tied in with the folks that abducted my brother. Bitch, move around. You already know I had nothing to do with the planning of that. You need to take your ass back to Clarissa and get your answers, ho. And everybody else in this Tri-City will burn. Trust. Mom, you ain't gotta go. Give me 1 second. You raggedy hoe heifer, bitch, get on. The fuck is wrong with this bitch?
Lady, you gotta go.
Well, I came over here because I wanted to check on you and make sure you were doing all right. And I'm glad I did. That's the bitch that's been chasing me around, stalking me everywhere I go. I'm sick of it. Well, allegedly, that's the woman whose dad was killed by Milan and Clarissa. Word on the curb, at least. But you know how that goes.